Hello, everybody. My name is Danny S. Hodges. I am the owner of this channel. I'm going to show you here what happened to Tyler, the antenna man. And I'm also going to tell you what discouraged me from making the antenna videos on this channel. Is antenna man's views fake? You watch this video right here and you'll find out. I want to let y'all know all these clips you're going to be seeing while Antenna Man ain't talking is actually me whenever I was making videos and everything. So I just put that in there to fill some of the empty gaps in.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler the Antenna Man to tell you all about an issue I've been dealing with. YouTube partially demonetized my channel because of invalid traffic.
Invalid traffic. Whatever he don't tell you about invalid traffic, I'm going to tell you about it.
So about 2 months ago, I noticed a significant drop in the revenue that my YouTube videos bring in. It might be hard for some of you to see on this chart, but prior to this time period, my revenue would peak around the second line whenever I posted a video and dip to around the first line when I didn't post anything. Since then, the peaks now only reach the first line and the dip's about half that. Looking at my lifetime revenue chart, you can clearly see that my revenue has not been this low since I started my YouTube channel way back in 2019. At first, I thought that maybe the ad rates were just down as they always fluctuate a bit, but after a week of consistently low revenue, I knew that something was up. I contacted YouTube and was told that my channel had been partially demonetized for invalid traffic. Invalid traffic refers to a fraudulent influx of views on a video, which can include things like someone watching their own videos on a loop or paying a company to increase views. If invalid traffic is detected on a channel, advertisers are refunded on some videos and the creator isn't paid.
So see, somebody paid for bots to watch Antenna Man's videos. So him and these other people that got their channel demonetized, they want to be paid for not even a real person watching the videos. I knew all along, had this channel about 12 or 13 years, that his views was fake. Hey y'all, I've been doing it a long time. People won't just sit there and just watch you talk. And that's all he ever does. If you and another YouTube creator is doing the same type videos, but the other creator is buying views, they'll tear you all to pieces. They was buying views so much, they about shut my channel down.
YouTube support did not provide any specifics on where the invalid traffic was coming from on my channel. All they did was give me a link to some general information about invalid traffic, including a few tips on how to prevent it.
So here's the deal, y'all. The antenna companies were sending them these free antennas. They try to send me free stuff all the time, but I don't buy into it. And they would actually do such a good job talking the antenna up that they was buying them views. I want to let y'all know I am the real deal on the hill. I am the one that brung y'all the ultimate antenna and showed everybody how to make it. I will be putting videos on this channel, but I spend the majority of my time on me and my wife's channel together. It's Tammy and Danny Hodges on YouTube. We do lives and I have some edited videos on there.
At first, I thought that maybe I was responsible for the invalid traffic. While I didn't watch my own videos in a malicious way to increase views or ad revenue, I usually watched a video after it was published to make sure that there weren't any glitches with the upload. In addition, I occasionally played my own videos to get B-roll on an older video I referenced in a new video.
There you go. This don't happen from watching your own video. So the companies are buying ads on Google and they was being cheated out of their money. So see, YouTube is just looking out for the companies that are buying ads. So see, we talking about millions of dollars and not even a real person watching the videos.
But a month later in May, my revenue was still down by about 50%. I contacted YouTube creator support again, but was not provided with any additional details. Just that my channel was partially demonetized for invalid traffic and to follow these tips, which I had been doing for a month. Not getting good answers from YouTube support, I decided to do my own research to see how other YouTubers solve the problem.
There's only one way you can solve the problem. You have to take all your videos down. There's no telling how many videos that was done to. And you don't know which ones they are.
I waited a few days hoping that my revenue would go back to normal, but it hasn't, and at this point I worry that it never will. After all, the cord-cutting YouTuber Michael Saves has had this issue with his channel for over a year and a half with no solution from YouTube.
Hey y'all, YouTube ain't gonna tell you nothing. The whole YouTube business is a secret, but they know how to stop it. So see, he was spending so much time kissing the people's butt that was sending him antennas that this never crossed his mind. You ain't supposed to advertise products on YouTube. And that's what he was doing. So see, I was getting cheated out of views. The companies that was advertising with Google, they was getting cheated out of their money. So see, he sold out. He was making like the ultimate antenna. Wasn't that great of an antenna? And y'all know that how good the ultimate antenna is. Enough of y'all made it. Hey, you listen to him talking about antennas direct. That's who he was in bed with. And I'll tell you the truth, y'all. I think that this all started trying to stop me. For the simple reason, I was on this channel making videos showing you how to make a better TV antenna than you can buy. And I was showing millions of people how to make that antenna. I mean, that's just one antenna alone I got on there that's got a million and 250,000 views. And that's just one video. So I think this all started trying to stop me. And they did. They stopped me. If you ain't doing very good on YouTube, I mean, you'll probably stop too. And I did quit for 2 years. But I kind of got back involved. I was still making money during them 2 years. But my money was going down more and more. And I finally got over being mad, and wife told me she wanted me to start back, get the money back up. So that's what I done. So I would make a video about an antenna. And when people would watch it, he would be lined up on the side as a suggested video. That's what happens when you buying views. And they shut me down, boy. I mean, I got mad and I just quit. It ain't so funny now, though, is it? Okay, this is what he's turned into, y'all. Listen to this next clip. I'm telling you, he sold out. And right here, what he's fit to say, he's breaking all kind of YouTube rules.
If my videos helped you get rid of cable and satellite, please consider supporting them by joining my Patreon, becoming a member of my YouTube channel, or by giving a direct contribution either by clicking the thanks button or following the link in the description of the video. You can also help support me by signing up for my antenna recommendation service on my website, which I guarantee will solve whatever reception problems you have to pick up all of your local channels reliably.
And see, what he's doing there, all that he just said, he's dealing YouTube out. Send me money personally. Go to this site. You see what I'm talking about? Everything he just said. Go back and watch it. You can't get on here and act like you own YouTube and they work for you. If you pay attention, you'll realize it's money, money, money.
If my videos helped you get rid of cable and satellite, please consider supporting them by joining my Patreon, becoming a member of my YouTube channel, or by giving a direct contribution either by clicking the thanks button or following the link in the description of the video. You can also help support me by signing up for my antenna recommendation service on my website, which I guarantee will solve whatever reception problems you have to pick up all of your local channels reliably.
Sold out. Antennas Direct bought him and paid for him. I'll tell y'all what, I got enough stuff around here to make an ultimate antenna. There's one upgrade that I never told nobody about. I didn't ever show that upgrade on YouTube, but around here, when I was putting antennas up, I was doing it around here, that upgrade. And it ain't no little tiny upgrade, it's a big upgrade. I mean, it's a big one. I didn't have them like that on the e-store because the box would have been too big. I mean, it's a big box. But that's why I didn't ever, the people that was getting them was just getting them without the upgrade that I found that worked good. And found out the upgrade by accident. But I got enough stuff around here that I can make an ultimate antenna. And if I can get a few people to come back to this channel, I'll make an ultimate antenna and show y'all the upgrade. But it ain't gonna be until a few people come back. You know the reason I hate doing that? You know, like telling every single thing I know. Man, there's people that'll pop up, watch that video, they'll go make a video and act like it's their idea. And I wouldn't even mind so bad if they would say, Danny Hodges is the one that showed me this. Hey, they'll make out like it's their idea. And I've been copied so much, man, it's plumb pitiful.
Needless to say, I am outraged. The whole thing has put me in such a bad mood lately. I haven't been motivated to make videos. I haven't been motivated to respond to comments. I just want this problem to be solved. And I'm getting very little answers from the company I've dedicated most of my time to for years. I even quit installing antennas locally to work on YouTube full time. Imagine that you worked hard for a company for the past 5 years. Then one day you go in and notice your paycheck is half of what it usually is. You go to human resources and ask about the issue, but are basically told, well, you did something wrong in this section of the handbook, but we're not telling you exactly what you did, and until the problem stops, you won't be given your full paycheck.
Hey, a good start would be give all the companies their money back for being cheated out of their money. And me just knowing how business works, I imagine YouTube give them their money back. And you would think this guy, as smart as he is, would know better than all this. But I bet you he can read a book. I bet you he's the damn best book reader you ever seen. I bet you he thinks he's 100 times smarter than me.
If you want to help support these videos like everyone pictured here, please consider supporting them by joining my Patreon or becoming a member of my YouTube channel. In addition to supporting my videos, you will gain access to exclusive content not available on the main YouTube channel.
Oh, you hear that? You got to pay money to hear the good stuff on his channel. You got to be a member. Man, what kind of way is that to be to you people that watch you So I got one more clip to show you here where another man has figured it all out. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what the problem with me and Antenna Man goes way back. I'm going to tell you why he dislikes me so much.
And I looked a little closer and I found out that YouTube had this little heading up there. Ads on my videos were going to be restricted because of invalid traffic. So what YouTube is trying to say is that I'm either buying views or someone else is buying views for me.
Hear that?
Now that is very possible in a genre like this because I might promote a product and I might just talk about a case that I found on Amazon, and then that maker of that product might see that video and they might want the video to thrive a little more. So they might just throw some money at the video trying to buy views. And that's not happening with me. Like, I'm not buying views, but somehow someone else can buy views for my video. I don't even know about it. And then my family is going to have to deal with severe income restrictions for months.
So Antenna Man is saying his channel's been fixed. I don't believe it. I think the only way you can fix it is delete all the videos. I mean, I've watched a bunch of these people here. And, I mean, you don't know what videos to get rid of. And with Antenna Man, it's probably 3/4 of them bought views. And I'm telling you, you can't just stand up there and talk and get 20,000 views in 24 hours. It just don't happen. But y'all, back when I first started YouTube, you know, I took this antenna and made an antenna. And I was doing everything on YouTube, you know, testing it and seeing how far it pick up. Like just going to all kind of trouble. And this Antenna Man right here, he was on some Facebook antenna group. And I didn't know who he was. He knew who I was. But I didn't know who he was. And I was going in there and I was, you know, when I was making videos, I was putting them up there and people was watching it. And people loved it. And him and some of his buddies, they didn't want me to put no YouTube link in there. You know, I mean, they were just being crappy about it. You know, just because you put a video on there, a video link. I mean, that's what that was, an antenna group. But they didn't want me to profit from it. Now, the reason I know about this is there was somebody in that little group. And understand what I'm saying. It was a Facebook group, but they had this little group in the antenna group. And one of the people that watched me was in that group. And he was telling me what all they was saying and what all they was doing. So that's how I knew about it. Like, I knew him a long time before. I knew Antenna Man a long time before he ever popped up on YouTube. So when I found out what was going on, I went and made my own antenna group. And you know what they done? They all come over there. Because I was the reason that antenna group was so popular. It's because I was over there. And anyway, that's it, y'all. So if you make a video that gets 20,000 views in 24 hours, just standing there talking, you better have a blonde-headed woman in a bikini standing up there beside of you. And you might be able to get it then. I'll be back on here, y'all. Y'all come to Tammy and Danny Hodges. That's where I spend most of my time now. I'll still be doing videos here. Tammy, Danny, Hodges.